Welcome to the fourth week of our online learning. My beloved and wonderful seventh graders, hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you were able to call up 2 or 3 persons, your classmates that have not always been online. Okay, I want to believe that you did. Please try and follow up on them so that they can also benefit from what you're benefiting from. That's how brothers behave. Okay, we'll be looking into a new topic today. Remember at the beginning of the learning, we said we shall be going through 10 topics. In our week one, we did folk music, Nigerian and Western. The second week, we treated elements of drama. And then the third week, we treated scales, definition, and kinds. Scales, definition, and kinds. This week we shall be treating recorder music 1. Recorder music. Okay, so I would advise that you just pay attention. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to 1. State the fingering of the recorder. 2. Describe the fingering chart of the recorder. 3. Play some exercises with the recorder. So these are the things you're supposed to have learned at the end of this class. You should be able to state the fingering of the recorder. Actually, what's the fingering of the recorder? You should be able to tell me. You should be able to describe the fingering chart of the recorder. And finally, you should be able to play some exercises or songs if you can with the recorder. Now let's see what the recorder looks like. Let's zoom in a little. Let's zoom in more. Okay. The recorder is a barrel kind of instrument. It could be known as a woodwind. It requires air to pass through it for sound to be produced. Under African classification of instruments, we'll call this an aerophone. Now, the recorder is divided into 3. The first part is the head joints. Then it has a barrel in between, the middle barrel. Then it has a head joint. The foot joints. On the head joints, you can find the mouthpiece, the window. Then you can find the joints it has between the head and the middle barrel. Then the middle barrel is the longest of the 3. Now on the middle barrel, you can find the fingering holes or the tone holes of you can find the tone holes, 6 tone holes, 6 tone holes to be precise, and one at the back, making it 7. Now on the foot joints, you can find a double tone hole, and the foot joint and the other space, the space where the air passes through. So that's how the recorder is. That's what's made up of. It's a lengthy barrel, though not too long. It's divided into 3: the head joint, the middle, and the foot joint. And on it we can find some designated features. Okay, I'm sure most of us have seen the recorder. Let's know what is a recorder. What is a recorder? A recorder is a woodwind musical instrument in the group known as infernal dot flutes with a whistle mouthpiece. The recorder is a woodwind musical instrument in the group known as the infernal dot flutes with a whistle mouthpiece. Now, under Western classifications of musical instruments, that's where you find woodwind. Now, for you to be a woodwind instrument, it means that for you to produce sound, air has to pass through, and that's how a recorder is built. Now, it's the woodwinds are furtherly divided, and recorder falls under the internal dot flutes. Internal dot flutes. The internal dot flutes are under a kind of woodwind instrument. Now, we're told that it has a whistle mouthpiece. Now, if you check out the mouthpiece where you blow in air through a trumpet, you're going to find out that it is different. But if you check that of a clarinet, you're going to see also that it is different. Now, the type that a clarinet has is the same type that a recorder have, and they are called a whistle mouthpiece. They are called whistle mouthpiece. Okay, let's continue. There are 8 holes on the recorder, 7 in front and 1 at the back. There are 8 holes on the recorder, 7 in front and 1 at the back. I would want you to take a closer look. It's just that we can't see the back of this recorder, but there's a place you always keep your thumb, and that's the hole at the back. So let's count those in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the remaining one is at the back. So we're told that there are 8 holes on the recorder, 7 in front and 1 at the back. At the back. The recorder is made in different size with names and compasses roughly corresponding to different vocal ranges. Now, the recorder is made up of different ranges. There is a range that is very high, and there are other ones that are very low. We formally know 4 types. I think the first one is the soprano, which we call uh, the soprano range, the alto range, the tenor range, and the bass range. The soprano range is known as the descant range. The alto range is known as the treble range, while the tenor range and the bass range are just normal kinds of range. So let's continue. What you should know about a recorder. What you should know about a recorder. Recorders are traditionally constructed from wood and ivory. Recorders are often traditionally constructed from woods and ivory, while most recorders made in recent years are constructed from wood molded plastic. I repeat, recorders are traditionally constructed from wood and ivory, while most recorders made in recent years are constructed from wood molded plastic. The sound of the recorder is often described as clear and sweet, and has historically been associated with birds and shepherds. It is notable for its quick response and its corresponding ability to produce a wide variety of articulations, tone color, and effects. Now, we're told that the recorder is unique. Now, the recorder is popularly known to have been from woods. Formerly, the recorder was constructed with wood, but most recently, the recorder is being constructed from wood molded plastics. The type of recorders you use in school presently are from wood molded plastic. That's why they look like plastics. I'm sure you must have seen that one, like the one I showed you up. Like the one I showed you up. Yes, it's a wood molded plastic. This is a plastic one. Hmm? This is a plastic one. Okay. The sound of the recorder is often described as clear and sweet and has historically been associated with birds and shepherds. You know, the best singers on earth are birds. So when something is associated with the birds, you know, they sound very sweet and lovely. Very sweet and lovely. The recorders are known to have a unique timbre, that's tonal quality. You could identify them from a distance. They are lovely to hear. It is notable for its quick response and its corresponding ability to produce a wide variety of articulations. You can use a recorder to do so many things. The tonal color and the effects. You could go trillions on the recorder also. Okay. Fingering the recorder. Fingering of the recorder. It is advised that you stay close to your recorder. You stay close to your recorder, and as you read or as you listen to this lesson, you try and practicalize whatever you're hearing. Now, for the left hand, the hole at the back is meant for the thumb. Just like I said earlier, is made for the thumb, while the first three holes in the front are for the left hand's second. I take it again. For the left hand, the hole at the back is meant for the thumb, while the first three holes in the front are for the left hand second. That's, you placed it like this, you make it as if it's you're trying to form a U. Then the other three comes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The four fingers are involved from the left now. Then the fifth finger, which is the smaller finger of the left hand, is left free. The right hand, on the other hand, makes use of only three fingers, second to fourth finger, and occasionally uses the fifth finger, that's a small finger, while the right thumb is placed underneath the instrument. I'll be I'll be attaching a video of how to play the recorder to this lesson. So you're going to see it practically on how to do it. Now I want you to see the fingering exercise of the recorder. How you're supposed to place your hands. Take a good look at it. Take a good look. Take a good look at it. You see the bell. You see the air channel. That's the mouthpiece where you blow in. You blow in the stuff, the air. You see the head joint. You see where the thumb is supposed to say. The index finger, the left hand, the middle finger, and the right ring finger. Then you look at how the right hand is supposed to be placed too. That should be how you place your hands. That should be how you place your hands. Okay. Okay, let's move. If you've seen that, let's move. I'm sure you've seen that. Now, this is how to place your fingers. This is how to place your fingers on the recorder. This is how to place your fingers on the recorder. Please take a look at it again. Okay, let's move. Let's move. Playing the recorder. Playing the recorder. Now, having held the recorder correctly and placing the fingers rightly, place the instruments to the lips and blow gently into the mouthpiece. Ensure that your tongue touches the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth. Your tongue is meant to start or stop the flow of air. Blow gently into the mouthpiece. Now, to produce good tones, always ensure that your fingers cover the hole completely, especially when you're trying to produce a tone. If you want to produce a sharpened note or a flattened note, that's where you can release it a little. But when you're trying to produce a tone, your fingers should cover the hole completely. Now, hold the recorder well. Ensure that the instrument points at an angle of 45 degrees to the floor. To the floor. Okay. With that, I think we've come to the end of our classes today. Um, Please, I would want you to go through the videos I've attached to these lessons and make sure you have a recorder with you while you practice it. I'm sure you'll be able to make good progress. Please, if there is any problem, don't fail to contact me. You can have my WhatsApp number and complain to me. The number is 0706 2500 466. You can WhatsApp me through that. 0706 2500 466. I promise you, if all of you do your assignments and classwork, I'm going to start with a song in our next lessons. Please do stay safe and continue to do your best. Love you all.